Okay, so this is our second review session of the third quarter, and we're doing it over chapter 23, which is the political paralysis in the
Gilded Age. And this starts like part 4, which is like forging an industrial society. So this is where like we're gonna get our inflations, deflations,
Yeah,
and
the era
more
of good stuff.
immigration and all that stuff.
And then you get the panic of like 1873 with people just panicking over like the economic stuff, the economy and stuff. And then you get the Gilded Age, which is a sarcastic name given to like the post-World War era. And then you get the compromise of 1877, which is like a Henry Clay tradition thing.
And that's when there was like an election deadlock, and the Electoral College was gonna break it.
Yeah. And then we also had like the birth of the Jim Crow and the post-Reconstruction South, which is when they're like
when the blacks were basically made into like sharecroppers and tenant farmers because there was so much like segregation and racism, and then on top of that there was Jim Crow laws, which made them even more prone to like economic hardships and racial segregation.
Yeah, they're pretty much like legal cultural segregation. So then they had conflicts with like ethnics and stuff because of the Jim Crow laws, and then they had the Chinese Exclusion Act.
And then there was a lot of like Chinese immigration at this time in San Francisco and Chicago, and that's where we get like the Chinatowns. And basically the Chinese workers, they had an upper hand kind of to the blacks, but they were still in a hard financial hardship kind of way.
Yeah, so that was it for our second review session.